श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः। श्रीमते निगमान्तमहादेशिकाय नमः। श्रीमते आदिवञ्चटगोपयतीन्द्रमहादेशिकाय नमः। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयुधमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. Hi kids, today I am going to continue narrating the Nala and Damayanti story where I left last time. For the context of the story, please watch the earlier video, Manthara's background story. King Veerasena made Nala the king of the Nishada Desa. As a king, Nala was ruling the country very well, and all his citizens were appreciative of his good traits, humbleness, knowledge, and practicing various aspects as per scriptures. Kalipurusha wanted to ruin King Nala, but King Nala was not committing even a small mistake, and hence Kalipurusha was watching very carefully and looking for errors to be committed by Nala. 12 years passed this way. One day, Nala went to the restroom and without washing his feet with water, thinking he had cleaned his feet, started doing Sandhya Vandanam. Kalipurusha was waiting for such an opportunity and now started impacting Nala. Nala gradually started losing his intellect. Kalipurusha induced neighboring King Pushkara to play a dice game with King Nala. As Kalipurusha was helping King Pushkara in the dice game, King Nala was consistently losing. His ministers tried to stop Nala continuing the game, but due to Kalipurusha's influence, as Nala lost his intellect, he continued the game and lost his kingdom, his ornaments, and expensive clothes. While Nala was on the losing streak, Damayanti sent their son and daughter to Vidarbha kingdom, her father's place. As Nala lost everything, he started to get out of the country. Damayanti said she will accompany him. Nala explained to her the challenges she would face in the forest and asked her to go to her parents' kingdom Vidarbha Desha. Damayanti refused and told that she will accompany him in tough times as well. Both of them went to the forest. They were walking continuously. Whenever they felt tired, they drank water from ponds, ate fruits from the trees, and continued walking. After a few days, Nala was trying to catch a few birds with his Angavastra upper garment, but those birds flew with his clothes. Now Nala lost his upper garments as well. Nala and Damayanti slept in a mandap where Nala covered himself with Damayanti's portion of sari. Nala could not sleep and he was very depressed how Damayanti is facing so many difficulties just because of him. He wanted her to go to her father's place and be happy. Hence, he left her so that at least she can live happily. But when Damayanti got up, when she could not see Nala, she became very sad. When she was searching for him, a python started swallowing her. A hunter came that way and he killed that python and saved her. But looking at her beauty, he was approaching her with wrong intentions. Immediately, with her Padivratya virtue, she gave a curse and immediately that hunter died instantaneously. Then she was searching Nala and saw a crowd. When she was asking them for Nala, they took her to their Setidesa king's mother. She asked Damayanti who she was and Damayanti narrated her story. She said that she is giving Damayanti new clothes and good food. But Damayanti refused and said that she will remain in that same sari till she sees Nala and will eat only fruits and root variety vegetables till she can meet Nala. In the meantime, Nala went walking some long distance. At one place, he saw a forest fire and heard a voice, "Please help." Then he realized that it was a python which got stuck in that forest fire. It said that I got a curse from sage Narada and was lying here as a python. Please count 1 to 15 and take me out of the fire. Nala counted 1, 2, etc. and was taking that python out of the fire. When he said Dasa, 10 in Sanskrit, Python bit him as in Sanskrit. Another meaning of Dasha is bite. Immediately, Nala completely lost his beautiful form and started looking ugly. Nala asked Python why it bit him when he was helping it. Python said that do not worry about this form. You go and meet Ayodhya king Rutuparna and be a charioteer and cook for him. Whenever you would like to get back to your original form, use these two blankets and you will get your original form. In the meantime, Vidarbha king Bhimasena came to know about Nala and Damayanti going to forest and sent many Brahmanas to many desas to find out where they are. One such Brahmana named Somadeva came to Seti Desha. He inquired on any new persons coming to Seti Desha and came to know about a lady coming to Seti Desha and she is with king's mother. With difficulty, he managed to meet Damayanti in the next few days and could identify her. Seti Desha king's mother gave a chariot for Damayanti and Brahmana to go to Vidarbha Desha. King Bhimasena was very happy to see his daughter and she was also happy to see her kids after a long time. After some days, another Brahmana returned from Ayodhya. He said, when I was inquiring, I came to know that a new charioteer has come for the king and he is also a very good cook. When I met him, he was looking so ugly, but he was very kind and compassionate when I spoke to him. His name is Vahuka. Damayanti suspected that it was actually Nala. She took her father's permission and requested the same Brahmana named Somadeva, who identified her in Seti Desha, to go to Ayodhya and give Swayamvara invitation to the Ayodhya king. Somadeva reached Ayodhya on a Thursday evening and gave the invitation to the king. King Rutuparna was very happy and read the invitation. The Swayamvara was scheduled for the next day, Friday morning. King started wondering. Based on the distance between Ayodhya and Vidarbha Desha, he asked his soldiers to bring Vahuka. Vahuka came to the court. King told him about the Swayamvara and asked Vahuka, is it possible to reach Vidarbha Desha in one night? Vahuka said yes. King Rutuparna asked Vahuka to ready the chariot and horses quickly. Vahuka came with the chariot. Looking at the horses which looked very weak and lazy, king wondered whether you can really reach Vidarbha overnight with these horses. Vahuka said, it is my responsibility to ensure we reach Vidarbha by tomorrow morning. When Vahuka actually started driving the chariot, king and Somadeva could not understand whether they were travelling on the ground or flying. They reached Vidarbha by early morning itself. King and Vahuka went to take rest in the places reserved for them. Somadeva went and met Damayanti and informed her, Vahuka drives like Nala, but he is so ugly in looks. Damayanti sent one of her servant maid named Keshini. Keshini went with Nala and Damayanti's children to the place where Vahuka was taking rest. Looking at them, Vahuka kept them in his lap and showed his affection. When Keshini questioned him, he said his kids are in his father-in-law's place with his wife and they should be of the similar age. Keshini went and informed Damayanti. Damayanti herself went to Vahuka's place. Looking at her, who has become so thin, Vahuka was very sad. Damayanti also got depressed by looking at Vahuka's ugly looks. Damayanti said that, I am sure you are Nala, but she asked him why he had to come with such an ugly look. Nala said, I am just charioteer of king and just accompanied him for Swayamvara. Damayanti said that was only one invitation and sent only to Ayodhya king, as I wanted to get you here, and none other than Nala can drive a chariot so fast and travel this long distance overnight. Vahuka asked for pardon for all his mistakes to Damayanti and used the blankets provided by Python. Immediately, he regained his original form and Damayanti was so happy to see him in his original form. They went and met King Bhimasena and their children. They were very happy. Nala thanked King Rituparna and thanked him for his hospitality. King Rituparna requested Nala to teach Ashwavidya, knowledge about horses, and in return, he will teach Akshavidya, special knowledge on numbers and how to play dice game. Nala agreed and taught Ashwavidya to King Rituparna, and in exchange, he taught Akshavidya to Nala. Nala went to his desha and invited King Pushkara for the dice game. As Kalipuruja had to leave when Nala left his ugly form of Vahuka itself, now Nala had his original intellect. He also has learned Akshavidya from King Rituparna. He could easily defeat King Pushkara and drove him away from his kingdom. Later, he came to Vidarbha Desha and returned back to his kingdom with Damayanti and children. King Nala ruled the kingdom very nicely and everyone liked him and his rule. That's the story of how Damayanti accompanied the King Nala even during challenging times and helping him to regain his kingdom. Thank you for watching this YouTube channel. We have just completed our first anniversary a few days ago. We can hear the next story in the next few weeks. Stay tuned.